What a combination Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb have become for the Green Bay Packers this season. The two have combined for 114 receptions, which ranks third among the top duos for wide receivers in the NFL this season. Their 1,777 yards is second, and their 19 touchdowns overall is first. The difference between the two, Jordy Nelson is already under contract for the next several years after getting an extension during the last season. For the Packers, they didn't want to give Randall Cobb a contract extension right away because they needed to see if he could prove that he can stay healthy. He's had some injury issues in the past, but so far so good this season. In fact, with 6 games left in the regular season, Cobb has had no injury issues at all. He's been available, and he has been accountable, one of the top receivers in the National Football League. His 10 touchdowns to date so far is second in the National Football League. There's only one receiver that has more. That's Denver tight end Julius Thomas, who has a dozen. So Ted Thompson, get on the stick. I know Ted Thompson's probably thinking about this. I'm sure he is. He knows he's got one of the best receiving duos in football. But the more they wait on Randall Cobb, the more expensive a deal he's going to get. And there really isn't much in the pipeline for the Packers at the very moment either. Devontae Adams, a second-round draft pick, has had a decent rookie season, but after that, there's not much there. The way the Packers run their offense with receivers and with quarterback Aaron Rodgers, you need to keep weapons at his avail, and Randall Cobb is certainly one of the best in the business and certainly one of the top receivers on this football team. So Ted Thompson, get after it. Aaron Rodgers has already said he would like nobody else than his duo right now of Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb. Ted Thompson and his financial people will have to get busy to be able to make that happen. Nelson, 60 catches, 7th, 998 yards, 3rd. He's got 9 touchdowns. As we mentioned, Cobb already has 10, and there's still 6 games to go in the regular season. It's a perfect complement. Nelson on the outside draws one of the top corners for the opposing team each and every game, along with safety coverage over the top, and that allows the middle to be wide open for Cobb, and he's had some big games of late. In fact, for the last 7, he's gone over 100 yards receiving. Cobb and Nelson, it certainly has a nice beat to it, and will help Ted Thompson is marching to that beat very soon.